baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club, getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year, that's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Striding in is Jorge Mateo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon, 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next, it'll be Cedric Mullins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. So stepping in is Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Alex.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander.
And now Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Batting 6.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
From the stretch, Kyle Schwarber comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Bobby. Go, Beth.
So now into the box is Bobby Dahlbeck, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, and that misses ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hard hit towards center. Mullins able to track it down for the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So here's Trey Mancini, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So one out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Severino gathers, and the throw is in time. Plawecki is retired. Two down now.
Center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2-1 the count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We play 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Pedro Severino.
Now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And now in the box, Jahmai Jones. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 0-1 on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Orioles lead 1. They're down 2-1. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bogarts on at first, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you get a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here now is Rafael Devers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
the left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hard hit ball to short. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Up next,
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Hayes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to bat, Cedric Mullins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
number 31.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Here's the pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red
Digging
Sox,
in will be Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hernandez.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Mountcastle has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 99.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes last time up. And now the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini. Now here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Anthony Santander, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The next 0-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pedro Severino will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Up next for the Orioles.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. On to Lansdowne and gone. And good for him. Jahmai Jones has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a liner. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Two and 0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
The batter, number 31.
Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First offering on its way.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
A check on first by Sale, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ryan Mountcastle will be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Phillips Valdez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ryan Mountcastle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, the pitch hit in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping in next, Austin Hayes struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Popped him up. Plawecki moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Up next, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope. We got a ball, 1 strike. Ball match outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Digging in next, Pedro Severino. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch on its way. Five runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it remains 5-3. Dylan Tate is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Striding in for Boston, Kyle Schwarber. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Kyle Schwarber.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Next to stand in is Bobby Dalbec, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
Now at the plate is Kevin Plawecki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 1.
That's inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're still down 5-3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jahmai Jones.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, Jorge Mateo.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Tanner Scott is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And now the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Popped up. Scott calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In his career against this pitcher, he's a perfect 2-for-2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Throw won't get him.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 31.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch inside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is popped up. Bogarts over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now to the plate, here is Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Swing and a line drive. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Trey Mancini will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Tyler Wells is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping up is Hunter Renfroe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to Schwarber.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Renfroe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. From the belt, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So the next to bat will be Kevin Plawecki. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Hirokazu Sawamura enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now is Anthony Santander. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One ball, one strike, the count. 1-1. Bends into the zone for a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just hung in there on that one. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. Into the box, Pedro Severino. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jahmai Jones will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Baltimore ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Paul Fry comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's cool.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And there's one away.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. One out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So next to hit is J.D. Martinez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-1 pitch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Orioles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Paul Fry hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.